Welcome to the first video of our brand new series. If you're an architect or interior designer looking to grow your business, you're in the right place. In this series, we're diving into the digital marketing strategies that actually work and that will help you attract more of your ideal clients. Whether it's defining your ideal client profile, your ICP, optimizing your lead generation, your SEO, or simply getting your website copy right, we've got you covered. And today I want to talk about something absolutely essential to success in both business and life: the power of daily habits. Now, you might be thinking, what do daily habits have to do with marketing my architecture or interior design firm? Well, let me tell you, absolutely everything. In our years working with architects and interior designers, we've learned that success doesn't come from one big move or a single grand marketing plan. It comes from the small, simple, consistent actions you take every day. So when we work with architects or interior designers, one of the first things we do is help them define their magnetic offer. This means diving deep into their ICP, their ideal client profile, understanding what their clients want, and building a unique offer that stands out in the marketplace. And after that's done, daily habits come into play. You have to stay consistent in communicating that offer throughout your marketing, your website, and your social media. It's not just a one-time thing. So before we jump into marketing strategies, let's talk about habits. Think about all the activities you do every day without even realizing it. Maybe you grab a cup of coffee first thing in the morning. You brush your teeth. You check your email. These automatic actions or habits are the backbone of your daily routine. But when it comes to running a business, especially in the creative field like architecture or interior design, it's the business-related habits you form that make all the difference. Habit theory has been around for decades, but it's really gained traction recently, especially with the release of Atomic Habits by James Clear. You may have heard of it. In the book, Clear explains that who you are is a reflection of what you do daily. So your identity is built by your actions. For architects and interior designers, if you want to become more successful, grow your firm, or attract your ideal clients, it's not just about having the right mindset. You need to turn those big picture goals into consistent daily habits. And Clear also highlights something crucial. It's not usually the lack of motivation that holds us back, but the lack of clarity. We don't struggle because we don't care about our business, but because we haven't broken our goals down into clear, actionable steps. One of his key messages: you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And in our world, that means having systems in place for things like marketing, client outreach, and project management. Studies have shown that up to 43% of our daily actions are habitual. That means that nearly half of what we do every day is on autopilot. So imagine if those habits were all moving your business forward, even in tiny steps. Improving by just 1% every day doesn't seem like much at first, but over time, that 1% compounds and leads to exponential growth. So let me break this down. Just like you wouldn't design a building without a solid foundation, you can't build a successful business without daily habits that support your growth. And yes, I'm talking about the unglamorous stuff like ensuring your messaging speaks to your ideal client, whether through refining your website, publishing ads that target their biggest challenges and break down how you can solve them, or your social media content. Is your SEO up to date with well-structured blog posts and relevant backlinks that really push you up the Google rankings? It may not sound exciting, but these are the small, consistent actions that bring in clients and grow your business. Take SEO, for example. Getting your website to rank on Google isn't a one-time task. It requires regularly updating your content, optimizing your keywords, and building backlinks. These are all habits you need to cultivate. Reviewing your website's performance weekly, writing blog posts that resonate with your ideal clients, and ensuring your website structure is set up to attract traffic. It's the same with ad copy. You don't just write it once and forget about it. You continually refine it, testing different messaging to see what sticks. So let's dive into the psychology behind habit formation by understanding the habit loop. This concept was developed by researchers at MIT. It breaks down how habits form and stick. So the habit loop consists of 4 parts: cue, craving, response, and reward. The cue is what triggers your brain to start the habit. Think of your brain as constantly on the lookout for rewards. The next part is craving, which drives your motivation. You're not craving the habit itself, but the outcome it provides. For example, you don't crave writing social media posts, but you do crave the increased engagement and potential new clients that follow. Then you have the response, which is the actual habit or action. Whether or not you follow through depends on how motivated you are and how easy the action is to complete. If the task is too difficult or too time-consuming, you're less likely to do it. And finally, there's the reward. This is what reinforces the habit and makes you want to repeat it. The quicker you experience that reward, the more likely you'll be to keep the habit going. So now that you know about the theory, you can work on your own habit loop. For example, let's say you want to grow your social media following. Start with the cue, like setting a daily reminder to plan or create content. Then craving. Create an environment where you actually enjoy the process, whether it's setting up a creative space or having an easy system in place to find inspiration from other designers. Next comes the response. Use a structured plan or template to make posting easier and more consistent. And finally, reward yourself after each week of consistent posting, whether it's just a small treat or celebrating an increase in engagement. The best time to establish this habit loop is when you're setting goals for your business. Don't just think about the big goal, like I want 5 big clients by the end of the year, but break it down into the small daily habits that will help you get there. Start by breaking down your client acquisition process by calculating your closing rate from project inquiries. And once you know that, set an outreach goal based on how many leads you need to generate the number of clients you want. For example, if you close 1 in 5 inquiries and you want 5 new projects, aim to generate 25 qualified leads. Then set weekly goals to help you reach that audience, such as posting consistently on social media, engaging with your followers, optimizing your SEO with a certain amount of targeted blog posts. And these small, consistent actions will compound over time and lead to lasting growth. One essential habit nowadays is managing your social media. Posting consistently, engaging with your audience, and providing value are key to building relationships with potential clients. And this is where habits really shine. If you make a habit of posting the right content that speaks directly to your ideal clients and addresses their challenges, you'll consistently show up in their feeds. Over time, this not only reminds them of the value you bring, but also establishes you as the authority in the field. And that makes potential clients more likely to trust you and choose you when they need architecture or interior design services. And since our mission is to help architects and interior designers grow their business, this is exactly the reason why we've created the content calendar, to really help you reach your marketing goals with a structured system. It includes 100 days of content ideas that you can easily personalize, along with a fill-in table to outline the right structure for each piece of content. And interestingly, 100 days is exactly the amount of time it generally takes to build a strong habit. The calendar is designed specifically for architects and interior designers to really take control of their social media. It really provides a roadmap to help you stay consistent and aligned with your goals. So instead of feeling overwhelmed, you'll have a clear guide to create content that speaks directly to your ideal clients, from educational posts to client testimonials and behind the scenes insights, so they really get to know you. It's a simple and very effective way to ensure you're consistently engaging with your audience and building your authority in the field. So again, building the right habits is key to scaling your architecture interior design business. It's not about making massive changes all at once. Instead, it's about the small intentional actions you take daily that compound over time. So if you're ready to make those daily marketing habits work for you and really take control of your business growth, go to the descriptions and download our content calendar. It's really the perfect first step in building a system that will help you attract more clients, build stronger relationships, and grow your brand. And before you leave, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. And I'll see you in the next one, where we'll dive deeper into digital marketing strategies designed specifically for architects and interior designers.